Good morning, YouTube. Today we've got something kind of special for you. We're going to review a 2009 Alfa Romeo 8C Spider Competizione. There's only 25 of these in the US. All right, and you can hear this car. Listen to this. Is a 1999 BMW M Coupe, which is commonly called the clown shoe. And away we go. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. Here we go. Holy shit! So remember at the beginning I said this could be either a 6-hour job or a 16-hour job? Just turned into the 16-hour job. One of the studs broke and the threads are still in the block.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Yay. Well, that's probably why it was having an exhaust leak, because that was that last bolt that was right by where I pointed out that it could be exhaust leaks. And here's a picture of it on the reverse out bit. So that's pretty cool. You can see it like really grabbed it. In fact, it stuck to that pretty hard, and I had to put it in the vise to get it off of the reverse out bit. We no longer accept PayPal at our business, and I'm gonna tell you why. They don't release the money. They actually withdrew $12,000 out of my checking account to give them a refund. I'm not even kidding. So now I'm out $12,000, plus I'm still owed $8,000 from PayPal. So I'm in the hole almost $20,000 right now because of this. What happened was, we've got some bad luck going on in my household. First, Meg and my kid got the norovirus, and that was awful.
Merci, Gaston.
And then, less than a week later, we got the flu. And all three of us were just laid out in bed for over 48 hours, and it was miserable. Like 30% throttle. I want brakes. This is gonna be a heavy trailer. It's like 7,800 pounds. You got two cars in here. You're talking like, oof, you know, 15,000 pounds ish. I want brakes. I like brakes. Brakes are good. Well, it's another Monday, and I'm super ecstatic about this Monday. So we had our leather guy come out, and lo and behold, yikes, there's no dashboard. It looks like a total cluster. We are on a 2,400 mile road trip to swap out a Mustang for two Mustangs. Should we do a first gear power run? I think so. Oh, fuel is down to 9. Okay, well, we'll get some fuel after this. Ready? Here we go. Traction works.
Not bad.
Not bad. Send it. Under full throttle, those shifts are legit. A cow on the neighbor's property had gotten loose and was running down our road. Well, there's a cow in the road and I need to get home. Move it, move! There, right there, you see that? You can see like a tiny bit of discoloration. That is fluid trying to escape. This is the same orientation. So your throwout bearing is right there in the very corner of the screen. This is your clutch slave cylinder. And there's some seals that seal the slave cylinder to the so this is the transmission right here. So there's some seals that may have either the slave cylinder is loose and so they're not sealing totally, or one of those seals is busted. Well, YouTube, I am completely drenched in oil. I was draining our oil thing, and so the way it works is you put a little bit of pressure into it, compressed air, and it pushes it out. Well, when it got to the last little bit, it flung out and sprayed oil. It's like way up on the building. This purple Huracan was awful. We thought we put a good value on it based on the market. Turns out that he didn't tell us that it had a bunch of stuff wrong with it. It had a bunch of issues. We had a buyer that wanted it, had a PPI done on it by Lamborghini of Austin, and Lamborghini of Austin calls us up and says, oh, it went into limp mode. Even though we had driven the car like 300-400 miles, just had to dump it. So we ended up losing almost $40,000 on that car. That one was the biggest loss we've ever had by over factor of 4.
It is pretty cool, and it weighs probably a good 10 pounds.
Yeah,
at least. It's heavy.
This is the legit car. The door. You actually have to push the door handle right there. See?
I mean, the transmission is like. It's right on. It's pretty on
spot
point.
on. Mild 430's back. Oh, I'm so happy to see it. This tire is already down to 17 psi, and it was full when I got here this morning. So I must have hit a nail or something on the way in. So I'm gonna take the stupid Jeep home tonight because it needs to be driven anyway. Not that I want to. See, I knew that was gonna happen. There. Got you. One belt. There's the snapped half and the other part of the bolt. Sweet. So we gotta replace this guy. And this might be in there pretty tight.
This is the old one. It actually looks
pretty good.
Pretty good. There is a date code on it. The first 2 digits are usually the year. So this is from 2019. The second 2 digits are the month. I believe it's the month, or maybe it's the week of the year that it was made. Okay,
this thing is definitely the strangest vehicle we've gotten in inventory yet. Now, I love that it's still got stuff like the stickers of, Port of Yokohama. It's got like the Japanese characters that say something like private bus. Look at that. Heck yeah. Well, let's take a look back there first. Because after all, it's a bus. Automatic door, check it out. Heck yeah, all the seats have the little coaster things. And it still has the floor mat protective covers in the back, the plastic on the floors. Look at that. The bad news is, nothing works right. Yeah, so it's got ethanol fuel in it that gelled up, so we have to drain the entire fuel system. We have to replace most of the fuel lines. We have to replace a lot of the oil lines. Do you like Ferraris? Well, I like Ferraris. I like them so much that I quit my job, making a lot of money as a software engineer, to become a used car salesman. Yes, that's right. I own MG Supercars, and behind me are some amazing supercars that we sell and you can have today. So once your Ferrari inevitably breaks, because believe me, this one's broken, that one's broken, that one's broken, that one's broken, and that one's broken, and that one's about to be broken, you can bring it to us and we will service it. We could do stuff like timing belts, because let's be real, when your Ferrari breaks, because they all break, you can bring it to us and we'll get it fixed up, whether it's an oil change or other services like a manual conversion. Yes, that's right, we can get rid of that pesky F1 system and turn it into a glorious manual transmission. We also offer extensive detailing services where we can take neglected cars like this one and we can restore it to its full glory, like this 1987 Ferrari Testarossa. We also can sell you an aftermarket exhaust to take your boring Ferrari factory exhaust and make it sound glorious like an F1 car, such as this Klein Inconel exhaust. So come on down to Liberty Hill and you can see our Supercar Superstore at NG Supercars. It was converted by another company. He had some issues, sent it back to them. They fixed it. He had issues again, and they're claiming that he needs a transmission rebuild, that the synchros are bad. The car has 8,000 miles on it. I'm gonna say the synchros are fine. We have two. The valve covers. Yeah, they've seen better days, so pretty terrible condition. So I think I'll send those out to get repainted. All right, YouTube. They're loaded up, strapped in. I was laughing because loading in the GT40, it's so small, it's super easy to load. Okay, good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, and we are going to drive the Tail of the Dragon.
And there was much rejoicing.
It's a little bit chilly. It's actually like only 40-something degrees. A lot of condensation on the cars. The Dragon Welcome Center. Oh boy, this is our lineup. Oh yeah, we're here. It's time to do some stuff. Poor Carrie. Woo! Got a little close there. The fastest person here. Porsche blew a belt.
Who invited this guy?
Yeah, I know. I was keeping up. These Indiana guys, man, I can't. No.
Oh, it's always fun working on this stuff when you don't have like quite the right tools either.
Can you believe this is all metric?
This belt right here is way too loose, so we're actually really happy we were doing this service. The whole thing was that it was leaking oil out of multiple places, not the timing belt was a concern. So, well, it looks like the timing belt was actually a concern. Josh, uh-oh. What'd you do? It broke?
It broke.
How the f did it break? How is that even possible? Oh, wow.
I wasn't even putting that much tension on. I was trying to get the seal out. Broke.
Oh, great. I wonder how much that's gonna cost.
Probably shouldn't be too much. But god damn it.
Yeah, right?
God damn it.
Of course. Guess the price of the Ferrari part.
It's time to press your luck!
This little part right here. Guess what this thing costs if you buy it from Ferrari.
Stop.
Closest one.
My guess was $100, and Dad was like, "Oh, I think it's going to be more like 150 or 200."
I said it was gonna be a couple more than that. Who the hell's here? And then saw you scrolling in.
Do it! Touchdown! Oh, man, he's my favorite squirrel.
I look like hell because I was out playing in 100-degree weather.
Oh, like we always look good working in the shop. Apparently we're on bus fix duty.
So now you just need to undo the tensioner up top, and then we can just put it around it.
Oh man.
Put it around the AC compressor.
Yeah.
This does not look fun. It did not like that. I got into limp mode. No! It felt like it was pulling timing. I wonder if the tune is not quite right. Yeah, I feel like it's jumpy.
must be a.
So we put the smoke test on there, and it's really hard to see because it's way in there, but it actually blew the charge pipe off. So I thought I had wrenched them down pretty hard, but I guess not. I don't know why, but I just have this feeling that this week's gonna kick ass. We're gonna get some shit done, and it's gonna be good.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I hope. Our asphalt completely failed. So it first started up failing over there. The water probably got underneath the asphalt. I don't think they made it thick enough. A combination of us washing cars right there and all of the delivery trucks parking their trucks right here has just absolutely destroyed the asphalt. Why? Why is Farmer Dan back? Because Farmer Dan is gonna dig out over 40 feet of dirt all the way back there. So we need all this dirt gone, and I rented myself a Bobcat. And it goes all the way back there. So it's over 50 feet long. So it's over 100 feet total of just dirt. Now you can actually walk on this and not get coated in mud, which is nice. But you still probably couldn't drive a car very easily, and the stuff's gonna shift. But I'm gonna kind of go through and spread out the crushed granite in just a minute, and that should make it so we're all good. Now we should be able to hopefully squeeze a car back here and then park them back here. Oh yeah. So, oh, all right, well, looks like I do have to do some dirt move stuff. That hill collapsed. Oh, you know what's going on there? That's from the neighbors. So the neighbors' water running down knocked down that hill, and look at that, it's spread it all over our property. Got the trench going right here. We gotta lay the last of the French drain, so that will go that way. So we'll get this all the way down until the actual French drain pipe ends. Then once it ends, we'll put a coupler, and we're gonna use regular pipe. And you can see I dug the trench all the way to the creek.
Okay. I don't want to get whacked. You're good.
So let's start off out here. I am watering my concrete, as you're supposed to do. And I took the coaster bus and I just blocked the driveway because inevitably some delivery truck or something is gonna try and drive onto the concrete, so we don't want that to happen yet. Ready for this? Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
Ready? Bam!
That is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
What year is it?
95 Altima.
How many miles?
80,000 miles, 80,000,
83K.
and it's a one owner.
Check it out. Check out the plates too. The plates,
No
the
way.
plates are old school too. Look.
These ones have the heat shielding. And the heat shielding basically gets in the way of the secondary air injections. So we found out you gotta put the secondary air injection on first, then put the headers in. So that's gonna be a lot. It's like 3 gallons. I think it's ready to go. Not much of a mess. I'll let that drain for a little while. It's the spec. This is the shit right here.
If y'all aren't careful, I might keep this one.
Dude, this is...
I would sell the 355 and keep this if someone doesn't buy it.
The black roof, that is actual paint. This is not a wrap.
I was just checking on you.
I just got to oh my God.
What?
The stream.
Yes.
Holy shit. It's massive. It's literally across the entire road. Oh, our shop. Oh my God.
What happened?
We're so
What happened?
The water is literally flowing through our shop. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's an armadillo in my property. Oh, he's alive. Holy shit. entire shop is oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I think all these cars are destroyed. Our shop's ruined and absolutely. Just gonna sit for a minute, okay. Oh, and ooh, that's muddy. Oh man, it like washed out all that. I don't know what to do, man.
We're done.
That's what I'm worried.
There's no way we could come back from this. All these cars are
Almost got up to the level of the toilet. Yeah. I think you guys saw the office already. I'll turn on the light. Oh, there it goes. The light still works. Yeah, all of this stuff. See, this was all level, right? And now it's like a foot or two higher. Obviously, you see the water knocked down all this stuff right here. And it came through. See, look at that. Where to even start again today? So the good news is we took care of a lot of the mud on the floors. However, there's still an awful lot of mud. Well, we have about 10 people showed up to volunteer to help, and people brought pizza and tools and everything. It's really heartwarming. You guys are awesome. You're going through a really difficult time, and you have some people who are just stepping up and offering their time, donating money, donating things, just wanting to help. And it's phenomenal. It gives you faith in humanity. You know, you see so much negative crap, but then you have these just outstanding people doing amazing things for nothing other than they just want to help, and that is just wonderful. And it's just it's just awesome. 15 plus people were here yesterday helping out. We still have a long road ahead, to be clear, but Sunday morning I figured this was it. I was almost ready to throw in the towel and just pack up everything and say, I'm gonna find something else to do with my life. And today I feel like there's genuine hope that maybe our business will survive.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nice. Well, we're getting somewhere. Yep.
Awesome. So I was at least able to spin it out of the way so we can at least still continue to pile up the dirt, but yeah, it literally just split in half. Could be hopefully good enough to at least handle the rain for tonight. So they said tonight 1 to 3 inches likely, 6 inches in spots, which is what makes it a little bit more nerve-wracking. The water is flowing that way. It kind of pools up there and then it keeps flowing a bit past that. So I think we're all right. Maybe. I mean, it looks pretty good. The big thing will be if huge amounts of water come down off of their dirt piles, then it can flow down into this trench, and hopefully that's tall enough that it'll just let it go that way. I went back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, like, I don't know, 30 times to try and smooth it. Now, I think there is a slight rise, but it's way better than before. Also, I cut down the sides quite a bit to give it some slope. This 360, we're gonna try and start it today. The battery was dead. We've got the interior out. We cleaned the carpets and the interior, cleaned everything. You can see looking pretty good in here. We got all the dirt and all the crap out. Had to wash everything and let that go. I think we're ready to try and fire it up today. Okay, immobilizer. Sorry, it's having a hard time.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sometimes when they sit for a while. Oh! Oh!
No lights.
No way.
No lights.
No way. One of the amplifiers is toast. We looked it up and it's like a $1,500 amplifier. It's like, holy.
It's a jail audio, like high-end.
Some high-end crap.
Water.
Let your mind rest easy when you're laying in your bed, as our conversations still running through your head. We've got big decisions, yeah, they're staring in our face, and I didn't know just how to say. But if I'm headed out, I'll be holding on, 'cause I kinda love can take the miles. Oh, and there's no distance now that could break that tie. I'll be holding on to you till the day I die. If we're across this country, or we're half a world away, or we've always known we'd have to roll with every change, and if the next door that opens takes you to another place, send me a postcard and I'll be dreaming of your face. Oh, if you're headed out, I'll be holding on, 'cause I kinda love can take the miles. Oh, there's no distance now that could break that tie. I'll be holding on to you till the day I die. Even if the sun goes down right when yours is coming up, I kinda love can take the miles. And there's no distance now that could break that tie. I'll be holding on to you, and I believe we'll make it through till the day I die.
Noticed one side or the other is off a full tooth on the cams. There. Okay. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. Other side of the engine. Okay, look at that. The mark is way off. See it? Way off. Same thing. Down here. There it is. See that? Look at that. Really clear there. There, right there. It's off a full tooth. Oh, dude, that he totally smashed the bumper. Look at that, it got totally hosed. That poor bumper is just smashed. You don't give no Fs. Here's the plan. We're gonna do the Boo Challenge.
Are you saying boo or boo earns?
It's gonna be the Boo Tour, or I don't know what the official name is going to be, but it's all going to be Chevy Malibus. So you have to buy a $3,000 or less Chevy Malibu if you want to participate. So we're going to start at our shop here in Texas, and we're going to drive them all the way to Monterey Car Week 2026.
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
That's the route. There's going to be 2 stops, so we'll do it over 3 days. I'm trying to get it so that we actually will have spots for these things at Concours de Lemons during Monterey Car Week. On the drive shafts, which is really unusual. So yeah, you can see there's no end cap, and it just has it like jammed into the mating port or whatever, and that there's no way that that's going to seal. I mean, you're just talking about like the mating surfaces, just kind of hoping that grease doesn't sling out, squeeze out. Out here. We bought back one of the flood cars. Only one of the flood cars the insurance actually offered a buyback, and we took it. We bought back Scott's 360. Yeah, we got ourselves a salvage, busted up Ferrari 360 with the interior halfway torn out. Doesn't smell as bad as I expected, but yeah, we gotta get the seats out, we gotta get everything out, and take this thing apart. Okay, YouTube, so I have the rotor off, I have all the other crap off. You can see there's the parking brake still attached, and the hub assembly is loose now. So these are the old school wheel bearings. Got the drive shafts totally torn apart, everything's torn apart, so I should have bearings on Monday. I have CV covers coming on probably Tuesday or Wednesday, so I'll rebuild this all later next week. Oh my god, this makes me so happy. It looks so good. Look at that. Look at that. Just looks awesome. Good morning, YouTube. It's Tuesday and I am super excited for a very stupid reason. My Chevy Malibu is going to be delivered shortly. Oh shit, look at that. Speed dents. Oh yeah, we got some speed dents. Faded headlights, of course, that's required. The Chevrolet symbol is fading pretty dramatically. Definitely gonna use the carpet extractor on the seats. It's got these janky faux leather seat covers because look how nasty that seat is. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Hear that exhaust leak? Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. I just love cars. I'm just a gearhead, and to hear that we're helping people live out dreams and get the cars of their dreams, that's just amazing.
Awesome sauce!
I'll admit, this is a really good car. Best bang for your buck car probably on the market today. I hate admitting that GM made something good. Oh, it just crushes me. Okay, last minute change of plans. I have to run to the airport right now because I'm gonna go look at a car tomorrow. So I'm flying up to Chicago. I'm gonna stay at my sister's. Oh, I still gotta rent a car. I'll rent the car while I'm in the air. Well, this is a first. So I get to the Porsche dealership and it's the wrong Porsche dealership.
Are you kidding me?
I guess we never confirmed that it was actually at the Porsche dealership that's on the website. They have it at a different Porsche dealership. We hit 100,000 subscribers.
Well, this calls for a celebration. I will.
So thank you. We'll have to do a proper thing for that. I don't know when. Some point soon we'll throw a party, rebuilding the stub party and 100,000 party.
Oh, good morning, YouTube. I am so excited because we officially hit 100,000 subscribers last night. Thank you so much. This is all because of all of you. I'm blown away. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what to say. It's hard to believe this even happened.